Okay, just a quick video to go over the course a little bit. Going to cover some of the changes that I made that will be coming up in fall 2022 and beyond, and also just some things to make sure you're aware of. So the announcements page, in this page right here, you want to make sure that you update this page to however you see fit. Okay, I put a little bit of text in here, but just make sure you have this updated to what you want to do. Okay, and then when the course opens up, that announcement will be sent out automatically. Don't forget for instructor contact, make sure that you insert your information right here. Okay, if you don't have any office hours, just put NA or not applicable. And you come down here to course orientation. This page right here, mostly is pretty well filled out and is pretty much all the information you're going to need. If you want to tweak it a little bit, you feel free to do that. You basically just click this down arrow, click edit, and just change what you need. But you really shouldn't have to change a whole lot here. If you find yourself rewriting the entire thing, you're probably going a little bit too far with it. But anyway, it pretty much goes through the course orientation and what they need to do to get started with the course. Here's the video on how to get the book. Here's download and install MS Office 365. This is very important that they must actually install MS Office 365 for it to work on their computers. If they don't install it and they use the online version, it's not going to have all the features. This is a link to the syllabus and schedule. And then this is the course orientation quiz. Now, if you're teaching a face-to-face class, you're probably not going to have a course orientation quiz. You just right-click right here and just move that and just do delete, and it'll delete it. It'll also delete it out of their grade book. Now, the discussion introduction. Again, if you're teaching a face-to-face class, you're probably not going to be doing this introduction discussion right here. So what you can do is go right here and delete it. But that's not going to completely delete it. That's going to delete it off of this page, which means they can't access it from this page. But you still need to go in and delete the discussion so it does not appear in their grade book. And that is all shown in my other video. Okay, so I keep on going down here. We got the syllabus and schedule link right here. And this is where you put in your syllabus, please. The kind of the templates for these are located in instructor resources. Don't forget to go to that area. That's where you're watching this video at. And just make sure you tweak the syllabus the way you see fit for your class. And then create your schedule, and you just upload them right here. Okay, so students can have them. And the way I basically do it is, it doesn't really matter which one, but say you click on this one, you click edit, and then the best way to do it is just mark the one that's there for removal, because that's going to be not relevant to the class at all. And just browse your local files right there and select the one that you want, put it in there. Okay. Hit submit, you're done. Come down here to the learning modules. There is one thing I want to show you. It's on every one of the learning modules, and I admit 100% that it's not really the best way to do it. I don't actually like it myself, but it's the only way I could find to make this course as versatile as it actually is. Because remember, this course can be a 15-week course, it can be a 7.5-week course, a 12-week course, 10-week course, 6-week course. So it's very difficult when you have all those different courses to have everything contained within the module, including all the assignments you're supposed to do and everything else. So the way that I'm going to work around it is I have this little line right here that says, please check the schedule for other assignments or discussions that are to be worked on or due this week. And so, again, I talked about this in the schedule video. Your schedule is going to dictate to the students what assignments they need to do for that week and what modules they need to read. So instead of having the module try to do it all, the schedule actually does it all, and it points to them where they need to go. So it's really important that you put everything in the schedule, and don't really try to go in there and try to make everything custom with these modules and all that, because you're just going to be wasting your time. Because the next one's going to come out in next semester. It's going to be a copy off the semester. You're going to be right back to this. So I'm trying to kind of understand that, use the schedule that you create to really dictate what they're supposed to do. And then the modules will be what they will be. I got some optional videos in here. They came off another instructor's website that I thought were pretty good, and so I put them in here. Now, they are all YouTube type videos, and please check them if you're going to use them. They're optional. The students don't have to watch them if they don't want to. There's nothing that they're going to be tested on all these videos. It's just sometimes it explains the information better. I'm going to be honest, WCC doesn't really like using external stuff like that, especially YouTube stuff, because they don't control it. I'm putting them up there because I thought they were pretty good, but if push comes to shove, they might be taken down. So just so you know. And if you don't want to use the optional videos that are included with this, all you gotta do is just right click here, and instead of just click it to make unavailable, and it will hide it from the students, and that will be it. So you don't have to have that showing up if you don't want to use it. Here's the quiz one. Of course, you're going to keep that there because that's part of the assessment. And then the rest of the links go to the remaining modules. So this is just the one I really want to make sure you understand, is that let your schedule dictate what they're supposed to do. Okay. So once they have that on their schedule, you have the assignments down here. Here's the Excel assignments right here. And you just tell them what one they need to do and where to find it. So if they need to do Excel assignment 1, it's located under Excel assignments, Excel assignment 1, and here's the instructions for it, and here's their starter, their customer service starter part. So this is all set up, ready to go for them. Now you must use these Excel assignments. Do not create ones of your own and start giving them out in replace of these. If you want to do extra ones, that's on you. I don't recommend that. But don't create new ones and replace them with these. These are what are being assessed, and so they all have to be the same one. Okay, so I came across that problem on another course where I realized that the instructor changed all the Excel assignments. You can't do that, okay? Now, this assignments link right here, this is just some optional assignments. I talked about this in the other video too, but these are some optional assignments that I did take from another instructor's website that I thought were okay. You know, you don't have to use them if you don't want to. If you want to add other assignments, I have a video how to do that, really simple. You can go ahead and do that here. If you don't want to use these, again in that video I show you how to get rid of them. All you gotta do is you just click here and click delete, and that's it. If you don't delete them, what will happen is they'll show up in the student's gradebook, and the students will wonder, well, where's this assignment? It really gets confusing. So again, if you don't want to use any of this stuff, except for what you have to, but this is an optional one, you don't have to use anything in here, then you just delete them out. Just delete every one of them out and you're done. Okay. Discussion boards. Here's where the discussion boards are kept for the online. Now, if you're teaching a face-to-face class, then what you're going to want to do with the link, here's how you can hide the link. You just basically click here, click hide link, and that will hide the link from the students. And then what you do is you follow the video that I did on how to remove the discussion boards, and just go in there and remove all the discussion boards. You'll be all set. Here's the quizzes and exams. Here's the exams right here, the quizzes right here. Here's the exams. If you don't want to do a midterm or final exam, again, delete them. Right click, delete. As far as the quizzes go, don't delete those. You need to give those, and the reason is because that's what we are using as part of our assessment. So they're all sitting right here. Okay, presentations. Come down to the presentation. We basically have an individual presentation and the optional team presentation. The individual presentation you have to do. Okay, you absolutely have to do that. Now, if you click on this, the way that it gets submitted for the online class is they have a little discussion board right here that the students submit their presentation in. If you're teaching a face-to-face class and you don't want to use that, no problem at all. Just follow the video on how to get rid of that discussion, get rid of that individual discussion. Again, otherwise it will show up. Back to the presentations, we have this team presentation. This is optional. Some instructors like to give it, some don't. If you don't have a lot of time in your class, you don't have time for it. But basically, the team presentation kind of works the same way as far as the submission goes. It has that little discussion board thing. If you don't want to do that, just go in there and take it out. If you're not going to have a team presentation, then again, you can just basically what I would do for the presentation is I would just hide it like it's hidden here. Just you just click you click here and it would say make unavailable instead of make available. So just click make unavailable. It'll hide it from your students and go into the discussion board and make sure to delete the team presentation discussion board. It's very important that you delete all the discussion boards you don't want to use, because otherwise it will show up in the student's grade book and then they'll be confused as to what to do. That's pretty much it. The rest of the stuff is set up for them. Here's where they can use Screencast-O-Matic and get that. Here's Office 365 down here, and the rest of it you pretty much know what to do. So just a quick overview. That's it.